And we are recording. So if you are an animal lover, much like myself, you need to meet Marieke. Marieke, can you explain, you do energy work, so quantum healing, quantum touch, animal communication, animal healing. Can you explain more to what you do? Because it's just so fascinating.
Hi everyone, my name is Marieke. I offer this energy work for people with their animals. So my specialization is about the soul connection that we have with our animals and how to optimize each other's well-being and happiness in the bigger picture in life. Yeah. So I'm very excited to be here today and to just offer a little bit more information, because I think a lot is unknown about animal communication and energy work. And my biggest passion is to offer this information to you because we all can become more sensitive in our senses, and we can all strengthen our bond and our communication with our animals. So yeah, this is my joy to offer this to you guys.
And so I guess you see a lot of relationships between animals and then us. I mean, you see that bond become much more intertwined, much more dynamic, much more integrated. Can you speak to maybe some of what you've seen, how it's helped to change not only the pets' lives, but also their owners?
Oh yeah, that's such a good question. Because we're so connected. So our energy of our own being, our mind, body, soul is just completely connected to the well-being of our animals as well. When we feel frustrated, you will see in the eyes of your animal too a little unsureness. They might want to try to make you feel better. So any energy that goes through you that will affect your animal as well. So when your animal's not feeling so well, then it affects you too, emotionally, maybe even physically, if you become very stressed about your animal's illness. So what I offer is a way for us to balance the energies in our household through consciousness of our own energy. Because our animals, they speak in silent language, they speak without words. We have been teaching them a lot of words, so they know they have quite a vocabulary these days. But in essence, it's only 7% of our communication that's through words, and everything else is through our silent communication of our body language, our heart energy, even our brain waves. Our animals feel that. So I help people and I help the animals to release any stress that they have in their body. I help them to have more emotional stability. Any pain that they might have in their body, I can help to support the body to release that pain as well. And in true essence, I always love to support people to find that healing relationship with their animal. And through meditation with your animal, there's profound healing that can happen. So for me, it's about activating people to start to have a beautiful energy with their animals at home.
That's amazing. And so now you do the quantum healing. So you always do meditation, but you also do quantum healing, quantum touch. Can you speak to that a little bit more for those of everybody out there who you're speaking a foreign language to them possibly. So please speak to that.
So quantum touch is one of the energy modalities. There are so many energy modalities in the world. And we're all trying to put words on energy that's invisible. So with quantum touch, what we do is we raise the frequency of the mind-body. And we do that ourselves by conscious awareness of our own physical body and raising our frequency with our own breath and our heart energy. So resonance and entrainment in nature is when energies follow each other. So how the birds in the sky follow each other and the fish in the ocean follow each other. That's called resonance and entrainment. So with quantum touch, if someone has shoulder pain, for example, and that can be a person, an animal, even plants are very sensitive to energy. We put the hands around the area that hurts. And by us having such a high frequency through practice, we help the body to activate their own inner healing system. The body has such a profound way of healing. What we have to offer is the perfect circumstances. So when someone comes with compassion, with love, with understanding, the body's nervous system starts to react, respond, and starts to calm down. And when the parasympathetic, sympathetic nervous system starts to calm down, the real healing from within gets activated. What these sessions do, what I offer, is to hold pure space for people's heart, for people's whole energy to release, to balance, to harmonize. And that together with the animals is just pure pleasure. It's amazing. So quantum touch is a really profound energy modality. Over time, I've made it more personal because I've always communicated with animals since I can remember, playing in nature, playing in the rivers. I've always had this innate ability to communicate with nature. And quantum touch really expanded that. And then with practice, you just become better and your intuition becomes stronger, and the right people just find you. So it's a true amazing path.
So what's so exciting is over the course of the next few weeks, you're going to teach us different tools, techniques. You're going to give us tips on how we can connect further with our animals. So that's starting next week. You're gonna dive into the next phase, which is giving us some pointers.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I think it's time for me on my personal path. I think it's time to start to speak out and really offer this information. So in the next couple of weeks, I'd love to offer you some tips, some tricks, some tools that the animals actually have taught me, and that now I would like to pass on to you as well. One of the other exercises or touch techniques that I use, and we're going to introduce Chewy, Andrea Kelly's dog, in our next video, and we will show some little intro meditation and some breath work just to get in touch with your animals and your own heart a little bit more, and then you can experience it for yourself, this beautiful energy harmonizing.
I'm excited, looking forward to it. So tune in next week. We're gonna dive in, have your animal join us, I guess, on the call. Chewy, are you excited? He is.
I think they're very zen.
He's looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm so excited to just learn everything that you're about to essentially teach us, so that we can connect deeper with our animals. Such a blessing. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you, and with everyone. Thank you very much.
Bye. See you next week.
I'll see you next week.